Cue music.
I don't want gossip and talk.
A cultural expression evolved by and for the youth of today.
A little bit spicy, but not too raw, you know what I mean?
A party that's fun for all.
Do you see what's happening to the youth of today?
Now here it is, your moment of zen.
Daily Nugget.
You're listening to the Daily Nugget, dnugget.com, for Tuesday, August 3rd. This marks, almost, I think, over 3 months of doing this. I don't even know if we've hit the 100th episode, but I think
We have not. This will be 65, I believe.
Wow. And that sigh in the background is my wife.
Hey.
Hey, Colleen.
She sounds so excited to be here.
Yeah, instead of spending quality time with her some nights, I do this instead. But that's when I drag her in and make her be a co-host, and then it turns into quality time, right?
Sure. Life's like the two birds with one stone business.
Come on, Colleen. You know you miss me.
All right. We also have Sam and Janelle with us. And
Yes.
Hello.
Tijuana Tuesday, we are flying across the world to the United Arab Emirates, where starting in October, if you've got a Blackberry, it will be banned.
Banned.
According to this report from Gizmodo.com, that BlackBerry email and BlackBerry web browsing services will be suspended starting October 11th because they communicate through offshore servers and don't go through their censored servers, I guess, in their country. So I hope that this is just a way to encourage anyone who has a BlackBerry not to use a BlackBerry anymore.
Or at least not travel there.
No. Well, that's where Dubai is, so if you want to go see, the tallest tower in the world, or if you want your own island that's shaped like a country, because, they made all those islands in that country that is shaped like the world, so you can live there, or, they've shaped them like other things, like palm trees. Have you ever seen the islands they've got there? They're insane.
Yeah, there's one crazy one that I saw one time that I was very impressed by. I don't even remember what it looked like. I just know I was impressed.
So don't be bringing your BlackBerry up in their business, which I think is okay because I had a BlackBerry once, and I thought I'd give it a shot. It was a year ago, and I thought, hey, you know what? BlackBerry, I'll try it. I wanted to get a smartphone. It was the best one Verizon had at the time, was the BlackBerry Storm. And let me just tell you, that was the most painful experience I had. I returned that thing. I mean, I tried to give it a shot, but just to try to take a picture, I'd push the camera button, and it would just sit there, and it would do the little, hourglass thing for the BlackBerry. And I'm not kidding, a minute and a half later, it was still doing it, and I would have to keep taking the battery out and putting it back in. I thought, you know what? This phone can't even do that. Or sometimes, you try to make a call, and it would sit there for, a minute trying to think about making a call. I said, you know what? I'm done with this dumb BlackBerry. And I don't know if you see those new... I know you've seen the new commercials for BlackBerry, but they don't make me want a BlackBerry more. Where they're talking about the messenger thing.
Yeah.
They're like, I use a BlackBerry Messenger, and I sold some furniture.
Wow.
Sounds
like you have some BlackBerry issues.
Was that a
Andy.
pretty close representation, Colleen?
Yes, dead on. Absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Not the BlackBerry commercials? Or there's the one that...
I take a picture of the wave, and I send it to my friends, and they know, hey, we're at the beach, come surf.
Those are the two I've seen.
Well, there's that. I mean, okay, so we can't use a BlackBerry in Dubai.
No.
I have a real problem with that since I go to Dubai all the time.
Well, and
I know, right?
BlackBerry.
Yeah.
So what do we have to do? What kind of phone will work? Anything but?
I'm guessing an iPhone would work.
Get an Android phone.
An Android phone.
That's what I would suggest.
Yeah, I would suggest an Android phone as well. Our resident Apple fanboy is not here. He is in Iowa currently.
Oh, that's too bad.
So we're just going to have to say that Apple sucks. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Actually, I think it might just be better to stay out of Dubai just because, what else will they boycott next?
I would call that a valid statement.
And if you have a BlackBerry, it's also probably recommended that you stay away from me because my rage against BlackBerries.
You do have the rage.
I would take it and throw it onto Highway 60 and let it get run over and say, how about you send your friends a BlackBerry message of that?
Good job, Andy.
And then my phone would talk to you. You could say that.
Good. You were overpower us with your droids. That's what I like. Yes, droids will take over the world.
Droid.
I hear that at like 3 in the morning. Droid. Droid. We'll be sitting watching a movie and it'll be really intense, and then suddenly, droid. Droid. We'll be praying about things that we need to work on and how we just love Jesus, and then suddenly, droid. It's like, the droid just interrupts. You need to teach it some manners, or shut it off.
There you go.
Or put it on vibrate. Or can you change it to something else? Can you change it other than the droid?
It is the droid. You're sure you can change it.
It's better than I used to make fun of. I mean, I have to, every time Andy gets a new phone, I have to make fun of him. And his last, or no, a couple phones before, he had like voice activation. And so he'd be like, house, no, not dad, house. And you could hear him wandering around our apartment trying to get the phone to call the right people, and it would take like 20 minutes. And I was like, oh, you could have just like gone through your contacts and just clicked it. And he's like, no, this will work. What was it? What else did you used to say with it?
No, I would say like, call dad, and it would go, did you mean Brad? No. Did you mean Sam?
No.
I remember there was this one time Andy was like, you should check out my new voice style thing, and he was like trying to get it to work for my name specifically, and he's like, call Sam. No, not dad. Sam.
Digital dial. Digital dial.
I grab his phone and I pretend to be Andy and I go, call Sam, and then it immediately worked for me.
Maybe it's just how you said that.
Maybe I just can't talk.
The look on Andy's face was just priceless.
I'm sorry that this has nothing to do with what the article is talking about, but I don't know anything about Blackberry.
Ends up being the same topic.
It's true.
That's what people listen for.
It's true.
The randomness.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that turned on to my phone and my liking of phones and phones that don't seem to work for me.
Because you talked about how you don't like the BlackBerry. But I was thinking, because I saw the BlackBerry commercial, and apparently it makes you a better surfer. I don't know how.
I wonder if it's because they were trying to use the BlackBerry while surfing. I don't know how well that works.
It's like texting and driving.
It's pretty much.
That was awesome.
Well, we got a Nugget hate mail. It's from Jen. It says, best quote ever. I know what you said, and I know what I heard. Good work, Janelle. That was in reference of Janelle Googling Megan Fox on Jesus Religion Sunday.
Yes, she'll always be named that. Yeah. Oh, Jen.
So thank you for that nice note. Once again, you can always submit your own notes or suggestions for topics of stories or how much you love or hate us at dnugget.com. And now there's a brand new button where you can donate to the Daily Nugget.
Oh.
Yes, and sorry, go ahead, Janelle.
I did not know we were so high class.
Well, I'm trying to, and that money is not going to go to a starving child in a third world country. It is going to go pay for web hosting, and we're going to actually try to start advertising more on Facebook, so people that don't know us will be able to check it out, hopefully. So that all costs money, not too much, but there are some costs other than my time and my wife's sanity. It might also be for a nice dinner for my wife to thank her for putting up with this for 4 or 5 months now.
Okay.
And maybe some Fruity Pebbles for Sam.
Yes.
Maybe.
And I don't know if there's any amount of money that could fix Janelle's internet so she could actually talk to us through internet and not through a phone. So I don't know if that's worth trying.
Not unless we can get somebody to directly connect a line out in the boonies.
I wonder if we save enough money to pay Al Gore to show up at our house. Maybe he can fix the internet.
Yeah, he did invent it.
So you think he'd know what to do with it?
Somebody help me, please.